Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them up. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Well, I got to tell you something, everybody, and this is great news for everybody, that I'm going to share something with your principle of becoming successful at whatever level you choose. It can be successful in a relationship, successful in the family. Success is maybe considered to you becoming a homeowner. It could be being debt-free. Your idea of success could be $60,000 a year, $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year. Doesn't matter. If you're considering it, if you're wanting it, if you have a desire to become successful, I want to share with you the very beginning of that. If no one's ever done it, I'm going to say the beginning of it today. See, Scripture makes it very clear for us. The only thing you need to become successful is already inside of you. It's not an external need. God wouldn't do that to you. He puts the core basis of everything you need inside of you. So if you discover it, if you tend to it, nurture it, fertilize it, and water it, it grows, it branches out. Then it reaches out externally and it starts grabbing things outside of there to make it even bigger, stronger, better, last longer. But in the very beginning, you don't need anything. It's all within you. And if you cultivate your relationship with God, it comes out, it flourishes. Now, let me tell you, that thing that I'm talking about is a God-given gift that He has given to all of us. We all possess it. It is all within us. Everybody has a gift. Had somebody told me what I know now, back then, I would have saved myself tons of mistakes. I just didn't know the principles. I had to learn them all. Well, one of the principles of becoming successful is your mindset. You got to get your mind right. Now, this mindset is simply a decision that you can make. I can't get it for you. I can tell you what to do, but you got to make the decision. You that's listening have to decide, you know what? I'm going to go on and get at it. I'm going to stop renting. I'm going to become a homeowner. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop living check to check. I'm going to put a budget together. I'm going to stop stepping out on my family. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get it together. I'm going to stop using. When you make these decisions, that's correcting your mindset. Now, the closer connection you have with God, the more help you get sustaining the mindset. How many times have you started to do something and you stopped? How many resolutions have you made at the new year and stopped by February? Over with by mid-January, done in March. Because if you don't have a clear connection with your Creator to help you carry out, the other force out there, that evil force, is designed to get you not to reach your goals, get you not to come to resolution with whatever the resolutions are you made, so you can consider yourself not worthy or a failure or unable to do something. But the more things you are able to accomplish, the greater your confidence grows. So we got to get your mindset together. Your mindset is a decision that you have to make. When you make the decision, you can begin the process. Your mindset is also a will of yours, a will along with the decision, a willingness to do right, a willingness to change, a willingness to be better. It's going to then cause you to have to make a decision to make a change of direction. Don't go where everybody else going. You got to go your way now. You can't follow the crowd. You got to take a less traveled path. You cannot do this without changing your direction. You can't keep hanging with the people you've been hanging with if you want to be different, because they not. Then you have to develop an obligation to yourself. You've got to say, you know what, for me and my family, or if you don't have a family, for me, I owe it to myself. I have an obligation to myself to be the best me that I can possibly be, to be the best self that I can possibly be, to be the best father, the best man, the best husband, the best wife, the best mother, the best daughter, the best son, the best student, the best employee, the best owner. You have an obligation to yourself to give yourself a shot at the best life you can. That's an obligation. You owe that to yourself. Why would you not live the best life that you possibly could? You have an obligation to yourself. Why would you cheat yourself like that? Why would you take yourself and never allow yourself to see the goodness that's already in you, to have the abundance that's been promised to you, to go and explore all the riches out there that's available to you? And but one of the worst ways that you can rob yourself of the joy of your obligation is to keep comparing yourself to somebody else. Because guess what, man? That ain't your life. You ain't Jay-Z and Beyonce. You're not Oprah and Stedman. That's not who you are. Quit looking around at everybody else. That comparison of everybody else will keep you broken. It'll keep you unhappy. You won't even be able to be grateful for what you have because you steady talking about what you don't have. That's not the way, man. You have an obligation to yourself to be the best you can be, not the best them. You're not them. Stop trying to be them. Be the best you. It's cool. You got a nice little house. That's cool. You know how many big houses is empty and filled with hate and resentment? I'd rather have a smaller house filled with joy in it than to go to a big house. Man, Prince got a line in a song that says, I realized in its best disguise, a pretty house don't make a home. Man, don't you know I know how true that is. So I'm just trying to tell you. Now, another part of the mindset is taking dead aim at your life's goals and ambitions. What are they? What are your goals and your visions? What do you see for yourself? What do you dream about? If you knew you couldn't fail at whatever it is you were attempting, what would you go attempt? See, that's what we need to be after. It's a mindset, y'all. It's a decision. It's a will. It's a change of direction. It's an obligation to yourself. It's taking dead aim at your life's visions and goals. Come on, man. You got to get your mind wrapped around this thing. You owe it to yourself to live the best life you can be. Come on, man. Talk to God. God got something for you. You just got to check in with him.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies,
Gentlemen, girls, boys, things.
Things. I like things.
Animals, aliens. Everybody.
I'll talk to one of them.
You talk to who, though?
Alien. You don't have no alien friend?
So go ahead, man. Let me see you get out of this one right here. So what y'all talk about at Graduation?
Yeah, let's explore.
What y'all talk about?
Yeah, I'm open. This is a good way to start the show. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay. He's from Mars. He's my friend. And he's been talking about how they having Mars quakes. You know, we have earthquakes. They have Mars quakes. So it's a lot going on. There's similarity to what's happening up there and what's happening down here. I mean, it's how you don't have no friends from different places.
No, don't worry about that. Where'd you see him?
Oh, he come by the house sometime.
Boy, come on, Steve.
How does he get to the house?
You don't remember the friend I used to play with when I was little?
Oh, I remember him.
You're still
Marvin
we
the
didn't
Martian.
see him either.
Marvin the Martian?
Marvin the Martian. He existed.
Sometimes you make me so angry. I love Marvin the Martian.
Uh-oh.
From the Disney cartoon.
See?
Yes.
See, Jay got him too. He got friends.
Is anybody concerned? Cause I am.
Is that a question, Carlos? Seriously?
Yeah, I'm like looking around the room like
The man says he's got Martian friends. Yes, we're concerned.
See, now when they show up, you're going to need me. See, you're going to need me because you ain't had nobody to know how to talk to them. That's your problem. You need somebody like me in your life.
Aren't they
I got
short?
Martian friends. See,
hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, they short.
All the ones I've seen. Yeah.
That's why they hang out.
Nothing but a helmet with some sneakers sticking out Monday. You doggone right they short.
A helmet and sneakers.
So now that explains it. Okay.
Shirley be stanging you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, Tom.
That's gonna be my friend. I'm done with her.
Set yourself up for these.
You do, Tommy. You got these short ass Martians.
Stupid.
How do they look, Steve?
Just a helmet with some Converse sneakers sticking up on them and a set of eyes.
That visual is crazy.
I know, because I got one.
Right.
Now, he don't want to laugh because that's how he looked in his football uniform.
Okay, helmet.
You know, when we was little, Tommy got a football uniform, and that's how he looked.
Like a Martian?
Just a helmet with some tennis shoes sticking out under.
But who's taller, you think, though?
Ting!
Pop! Ting!
He back to back with it, huh?
Oh, man.
But he done got quiet. Though. That's what I'm like.
He don't want to talk about it no more.
I ain't here.
You here. We just can't see you.
All right, coming up at 32 after the hour, something funny.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, this is according to a new survey, guys. The average American will spend about $165 and some change on Thanksgiving dinner this year.
That's it?
Uh-huh. Overall.
That sounds low.
Yeah, that sounds
Per
very
person?
low.
Yeah, that sounds really low.
Per person?
No,
You sound like per family.
Yeah, just
Well,
yeah.
that's average.
Yeah,
That's
that's
average.
average.
Average it out.
Yeah, they
Okay.
average it out. Yeah, the high and the low, and they average it.
Somebody's
Overall,
spending $20.
overall, $2.98 billion, that's almost $3 billion, will be spent in the U.S. on Thanksgiving dinner, with 52 million turkeys expected to be consumed.
Damn,
52,
how many?
Where's these
52
turkeys at? Where they at?
52 million turkeys expected to be consumed.
Dog, them turkeys right now, so nervous.
Are they nervous?
They packed up face up against that cage.
All your days coming, dog. Don't worry about it. Yeah, gobble, I got something for you. Have fun while you can. Party hardy. Because it's about to be over, dog.
Really, Jay?
No, nobody has a set date for turkey.
Turkey know when he get here.
No, your ass got 10 years. I'll be out.
He know once Halloween turn, it's a wrap.
I think
You think what, Steve?
a turkey does have an expiration.
An expiration date.
Yeah, as soon as they get it.
As soon as they get here, right?
Yeah, he already know going in. What's the average
What's the lifespan of a turkey, right?
Yeah.
About a
I
year.
don't know.
Probably about a year.
But they get
No,
all
I don't think it's that long.
But don't you feel badly talking about it right now, but you don't at Thanksgiving
Oh,
when it's
no.
cooked?
I don't
No.
feel bad
Oh,
talking
you
about
feel
it.
bad
the
talking
hell
about
out
it
of
right
it.
now.
Yeah, like I got a friend that's a turkey. I don't have a friend that's a turkey. I don't really care. I'm
I
not friends
do.
with turkeys. I have
Now, they
nobody.
say that the average lifespan of a turkey is 10 years.
10 years.
Really?
But that's probably a wild turkey.
We eating
Right.
turkeys that are 10 years old?
But they get all their life lessons real
No,
fast.
that's a wild turkey,
Oh, that's a
dog.
wild turkey. Okay.
Okay. So like a turkey got to know his
Like
daddy.
a butterball. What's the age of a butterball turkey?
They got young
How do you know?
butterballs.
Is the butterball?
I think about a
family?
year and a half.
About a year and a half?
You know, they inject them pretty good.
Yeah, they fatten them up.
Yeah, they be swole. They be just big ass babies.
With butter.
Yeah.
With butter.
He all swole up.
So I do have some ways that people can save money on their Thanksgiving meal, and of course, guys, jump in here. So, like, if you're hosting the dinner, if the dinner's at your house, you want to save money, make it a potluck. They're saying. So all the expenses don't
Nope.
fall on you.
Not a good idea.
I
Jim,
don't
you
like
covered
it.
that last
Yes,
year.
yeah.
That is not a good idea, Shirley. We disagree with potluck. Somebody always got something in the pot that ain't lucky to nobody but them.
Yeah.
It's that pot you look in and go, what the hell is this?
And it's
That's-
always full at the end
That's
of the
my
night.
ham hock lima bean casserole.
What you say,
What?
Tommy? It's always full to the
It's
top.
always full at the end of the night. Why doesn't
you
that
get it over
person
here?
see that nobody ate that?
We don't
man,
eat
up
green
the
bean
street.
casserole.
My boy's Aunt Fanny, every year sent to our house. Now imagine a casserole dish, the ones you call like Corning casserole
yeah,
dish,
yeah.
round.
Yeah.
Right. Throwback.
Picture it full of lima beans.
Yeah, to the brim.
Picture in whole boiled potatoes split right in half.
Whole boiled potatoes.
The whole boiled potatoes split in half. Now line them up around the outside of the casserole dish, look like a fence made out of teeth. And then put a ham hock in the middle of the lima beans. She sent that down every year.
And it stayed there every year. Nobody
That
ate
was
it.
her
looked just like that,
famous
didn't
lima bean casserole.
Wow.
And who eats lima beans with potato? And the potatoes
No
are split
one.
in half.
No.
And she lines the flat side up on the middle.
Like a fence.
You know, the flat side of where you cut the potato, that's facing the middle. So the outside look like teeth.
Teeth on the outside.
And then a ham hock in the middle. She sent that down our house every year.
Oh, my
my
God.
daddy, he wanted to go up there and my mama kept stopping. And my daddy was so mad. But who the hell she think we are?
Yeah.
Why she think we finna eat this? We can cook down here.
But she think we finna eat
Oh,
it.
dog, he was so mad at her, man.
They
Is
bring it every year.
Thanksgiving casserole day? Is that when everybody think they supposed to bring a
Well,
casserole?
you got some people that
It's
think
just easy.
people like casserole.
But
right?
we don't do casserole.
We don't do it.
Why is people?
Well, let me ask the cute person on the show, Tommy. What is
Not
the
us.
dish?
Not Carla and I.
Hell no.
Tommy
Hell
fine.
no.
He said he finer than y'all.
Oh, no.
In his mind, he finer than y'all.
Tommy's
no,
cuter than us.
Oh, yeah.
In
Oh,
his
he's
mind?
made that clear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
oh,
say
yeah, he's
nothing
made
about
that clear.
y'all ladies. Y'all know I ain't say that. You
Hey, hold on. Y'all don't hear him arguing about this. Do you?
He
He
fought
over
it
there
yet.
just blushing. Yeah. Thank you, Unc.
Wow.
Thank you
Ask
for
him,
recognizing.
What is your
Tommy,
question, man?
what is the dish that you famous for making on Thanksgiving
Yeah.
with your kids?
Oh, it's definitely
Yeah.
fried turkey
Oh,
and
fried
macaroni and cheese.
What's yours, Steve?
Mine is just yams. I don't make nothing
Yeah.
else at Thanksgiving. And my mother-in-law done took over that,
Oh.
so I don't even do that no more.
What's yours, Junior?
Swallowing.
Well, see, you know, you in
I
that.
show up for
Let me
swallowing.
just tell you something. You in L.A., you can't be saying that a lot, okay? All right? Now, that was fine when you was in Chicago, but you don't go around telling people you like to swallow.
For Thanksgiving, I do
But
show
you
up.
didn't say that. You didn't say
You
that.
said, what's
part.
your dish you famous
You
for?
just say swallowing. You don't put that out there like that. I'm just telling you.
Wow, Jay. Real? You gonna do me like that?
He trying to save you.
Okay.
Hey,
No. The question was,
Some of your jokes is going to have to be regional.
okay, that was, I don't cook nothing.
Carla, what's your favorite dish?
Thank you. Let's move on.
Mac and cheese to make, but I love my mother-in-law's oyster dressing. She can make some dressing, my mother-in-law. And then my
I got
father-in-law
mine.
the gumbo. Yeah.
Can I say
It
mine?
goes.
Yeah, what is it?
I can't eat it anymore. But
What? You can't eat what anymore?
see what I'm saying? See, you can't say nothing right.
You can't. You got to watch what you say. We're in L.A. now.
Fried
You can't
chicken,
say.
put it in a paper bag and shake it up with the flour in it. That's how you fry chicken. Put it in that bag and shake it.
Yeah.
You
On
can't eat that no
Thanksgiving?
more?
No, I can't eat fried chicken.
You can't do what?
Oh.
Fried chicken.
Oh, okay, because you gave up meat.
No, because I'm a diabetic. I shouldn't be eating fried.
Diabetics can't eat chicken.
I didn't know
Do
that.
like Boomerang do. Boomerang, for his birthday, went to Luby's and got a big hunk of pink cake. He ate it in the parking lot of the emergency room.
So you're just not going to ask me, huh?
No,
should we?
Shirley,
Okay.
No, we already know not to ask you. Matter of fact, we'll be back, talk to you. You get your own break.
And the nephews run that prank back, too.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Nephew's here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
Too much chicken.
Can never have too much chicken.
Nope.
Never.
Black people, we tired of it. Too much chicken. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Jason, please.
This is Jason.
Hi, Jason. My name is Remy. I'm calling with BPE TMC. How's your day going?
I'm doing fine, but what's a BT, whatever that is?
BPE TMC, it's an organization. We've been around for the last 5 years, and we're trying to help different things in the black community. And I wanted to reach out and give you a call and see if you would be on board or help signing a petition that we're going to have going around with BPE TMC, if you don't mind.
Okay, what is it about?
Well, BPE TMC, Jason, is black people eat too much chicken. And what we're trying to do is cut back
What
the shortage of chicken.
Black people eat too much chicken. Who the hell is this?
My name is Remy, sir.
Okay, what you mean by black people eat too much chicken? What's wrong
What
with
it
you, man?
is, we've done a test study, and we realized, sir, that black people are the ones that are eating too much chicken. And what we want to do is try to cut back because right now there's a shortage.
The Chinese and ask them, they eat all kinds of chicken. Chicken food young, all this here. Chicken, the white people eat chicken alligator. All this here. Chicken stir-fried rice with chicken and all this thing. You want to come to me talking about a black person eat too much damn chicken? Did you ask the white people? I bet you didn't know with no white folks. I bet you don't go to them. Y'all scared of them.
Well, sir, we're going to get to that. We're starting in the black community. Black people are the ones that seem to buy the most chicken.
Man, no chicken. Guess what? I don't eat chicken. And if I did eat some chicken, I'd be cursing. Man, what the are you big at something? You. Hey, how in the y'all got my number in it? Where you get it from?
Actually, we're getting numbers from the supermarket, and we're getting a listing of people who buy the most.
Supermarket, you get my number in no supermarket?
Sir, the main thing we're trying to get you to do is cut back on eating chicken. Now, what
Man,
we want you to do...
I don't eat no chicken. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and eat some chicken. And don't call me with no about eating too much chicken. Don't even call my phone. Do you got that?
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Callaway. Is this Callaway?
Yeah, it's Callaway. Who's this?
How you doing? My name is Remy. I'm with BPE TMC. And
Who?
My name is Remy, sir. I'm with BPE TMC. What we're doing is we have a petition we're trying to get signed throughout the black community of some things that we're trying to actually help out in the black community.
Uh-huh.
So BPE TMC is actually an organization, and we're trying to actually save some things in the black community.
Oh, what is that? What's that stand for? What the hell is that? BT, what is that for?
BPE TMC is black people eat too much chicken. And what we're trying to do is get...
Man, you gotta be kidding me, man. Who is this, man?
This is Remy, sir. We're trying to get you all to actually sign a petition. What's going on is black people are buying too much chicken.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this, man. Is this a white man? Who is this, man?
I am Caucasian, sir, yes.
Man, why are you calling me with this?
Well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get...
How'd you get my number, first of all?
Actually, we're getting numbers from supermarkets that are letting us know
man,
the people that...
Man, you get the off my phone with this, man. Talk about some eating chicken. Man, you gonna make me get out and smack one of y'all. What's wrong with you?
Okay, sir, what we're trying to do is get you guys to cut back on buying chicken.
Who's you guys? What you talking about, you guys?
Well, the black community is... The black community...
Hey, man, you better go on with that. We ain't got time for that, man. Don't be calling my phone with that, man.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Valerie, Val.
This is she. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Remy. I'm with BPE TMC. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. And you?
I'm very well, ma'am. Listen, what we're trying to do is, if I take a little bit of your time, we're trying to actually get a survey signed by people in the black community. We're actually trying to help out in the black community. The organization is BPE TMC, and what this is black people eat.
What is that?
That's black people eat too much chicken. So what we're doing is we're trying to get
Black people do what? Say that one more time for me.
Black people eat too much chicken. You see, there's been a shortage in chicken. So what we're trying to do is get black people to cut back. There's been a shortage in chicken, and you want to do a survey? Well, what we want you guys to do is sign a petition that you're not going to eat any more chicken this year.
That doesn't even make sense. We just don't eat chicken. You know, we eat beef, we eat steak, we eat fish. I don't see you trying to pull that off the market. Now, why would you want to tell us not to eat chicken and we eat other stuff too? Where are you getting your deep findings from? Because this doesn't make any sense.
The test study, man, was over chicken, and it just seems like that.
The test study? Who did this test study?
Well, we did, man. We're BPE TMC, and after doing the test study, we did realize that the black people are the ones that are eating.
Was the test only just directed to black people? I mean, did you use white people? Because white people eat chicken too. But you guys always on diets and stuff.
Okay, man. Well,
did you use Asians? What about the Hispanics? Did you use them?
Okay, ma'am, listen, what the bottom line is our first study is black people, and what we're trying to do is get you guys to cut back on eating chicken.
Your study should be everybody. This is some where'd you get my number from?
Man, we got numbers from the supermarkets of people that buy
You didn't get my number from no supermarket because I didn't give my number to no supermarket. This just don't make any damn sense. You calling me, interrupting me about some like this. This is
bottom line, ma'am, you're not cooking.
You don't tell me, telling me what the hell I can't eat. You don't lost your mind. You got life and twisted, sir. Yes, you do. Life twisted. Calling somebody, telling them that black people eat too much chicken. You and your partition.
Would you like to hear what the survey is actually saying?
No, I don't want to hear what the survey is actually saying, because what you're saying is about a whole bunch of.
But the survey is saying that this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Valerie, this is Nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, my God. Oh,
oh, God.
You know, Tommy, I love me some chicken.
And there you have it.
Masterpiece.
Too much chicken.
It's a masterpiece, man.
Oh, is it? Is it Team Tommy?
Bruh. You brilliant, man. You are brilliant.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show, Steve Harvey Morning Show, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve. Who's the house guest or person coming by for Thanksgiving that you're not looking forward to seeing? Who is it?
My mother-in-law's sister's husband.
What?
Wow. Who was that, dog?
I
don't even know. I think it's Ernest.
Why? Well, what
does he do? What does Ernest do?
Because I had to watch him the whole time he there.
Yeah, your mother-in-law's a dream. I love her.
We love her.
And
Mama
your father-in-law.
Man, my
yes.
mother-in-law is the best.
Yes.
My father-in-law is the best.
Love
Mom and
them.
daddy,
Yes.
I got the best. I've never had a complaint, man. We happy. We enjoy each other. They can stay in my house long as they want.
Yeah, I love them.
Okay.
But her sister's husband, though.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I don't know. That's what's wrong. I don't know.
So they come to dinner and they do what, Steve?
Yeah, what's he doing?
We was having a prayer one time. My mom-in-law said, let's all hold hands. Now, you know, a huge kitchen.
Yeah.
About 20 people. Everybody go around and say what they think.
Yes.
Okay, now, that ain't like this here because there's too many people.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know half the people that was in the circle. So, and I really don't care what you're grateful for because dinner is ready.
You're ready for that.
And we can talk about this while we eating.
Right.
Okay.
You know, but what is all this beforehand? And it got round to everybody. And this one lady took a long time, but hers was the best. So I broke from the circle and started clapping because I wanted to try to end it with applause.
Right.
And you're not supposed to clap during prayer. But I just tried to wrap it up.
I know. I got faith.
And it kept going, and I'm holding this dude's hand. Now, I don't know nothing wrong with him until it got to him, and he started talking about what he was grateful for. He said, I'm grateful for the weather. and that we had these jackets on.
He got W's.
and that the fact that everything at the grocery store is fresh, and that we can go by there. And I thank him for my cards too, that come on in the morning and take us safe. And then want to thank him for the freshness of the potato chips in the bag sometime.
What?
Now I'm sitting there.
Oh, Lord.
I'm looking upside his head. Mm-hmm. But my whole body trembling because everybody got their head down except Winton. Winton is looking up in full-blown holler mode.
Winton daddy
is looking up at me.
Yes.
Face toe up. I'm over here, my whole body's shaking. Yeah. I'm laughing so hard trying not to blurt it out. My mother-in-law, she holding my hand on the other side. She squeezes my hand to try to help me through it. That ain't stopping nothing I got going.
That makes it worse.
Yeah. Who is this man?
Then my other son, Steve, he opens his eyes and he starts snickering. Me and my sons is in holler mode.
The Harvey boys.
Because this, to us, yeah. And I've given them full permission to laugh and stuff like that. So I look over to the left of the circle, and my wife is glaring at me with them little green eyes. I'm talking about glaring.
Yes. Like if you don't
squinting.
pull it together.
If you don't pull it together.
Yes.
Right
you,
when
Marjorie.
she said that, and then I thank the Lord I got a tune-up the other day. That's it. That's it.
We out.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm gone.
I had to let everybody hand go and leave the circle.
Yeah, I got a tune-up.
Yeah. Thank God I got a tune-up the other day. I went in my office. I'm hollering.
There's something wrong with that dude.
I'm hollering. Next thing I look up, Winton in the office with me because he couldn't handle it either.
I love it.
That was it.
I love it.
So, Ernest, you don't want him to come by this year?
Man, please don't.
Please don't let him speak.
All right, Steve, time for today's headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody, and good morning. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Well, let's start out with the weather because the weather is one of the big stories. The winter storms have fouled up Thanksgiving travel plans for a lot of Americans. The snow and the ice moving east. It's like a bomb cyclone, apparently, from the Great Plains into the Midwest. And if you look at TV, some of the TV pictures of what's going on there, you would think it's January or February. As usual for this, the biggest travel week for U.S. residents. The roads are really heavy. The lines are long at the airports. Expect some delays and cancellations. Get out early if you haven't left yet for Grandma's house. Get out early now. Early is the thing, and that no matter how you're going, whether you're traveling by car or by rail or by air, just get out there early. And it continues. First, it was the House Intelligence Committee. Now the House Judiciary Committee is preparing to launch its own impeachment hearings into the president's actions regarding Ukraine. They're set to begin next week on December 4th. The House Intelligence Committee is to issue its impeachment report sometime after this week. And the House Oversight Committee is suing U.S. Attorney General William Barr and Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross over internal documents about the Trump administration's effort to get a citizenship question on that 2020 census. The administration has refused to release complete copies of emails to the Congress that indicate that the Trump people had a real reason for pushing for it. The three federal courts have permanently blocked any citizenship question, by the way, from appearing on the census forms, in part because the judges said they found the administration's supposed justification for adding a census question bogus and shady. According to a new report, death rates in the U.S. are up for people between the ages of 25 and 40 years of age. Those high death rates due to suicide, drug overdoses, liver disease, murder, and a dozen other causes. So overall, life expectancy in the U.S. has been driven down for 3 consecutive years. The study published in the Journal of American Medical Association concludes that despite spending more on health care than any other country, that the U.S. has still seen really an increase in mortality and failing life expectancy for those between the ages of 25 and 64. So now it's eating while black. A white cop stopped and detained a black man for eating a sandwich on the San Francisco Bay Area platform. BART police are claiming that Mr. Steve Foster broke the state law by eating while waiting for a train on November 4th. However, his girlfriend, who filmed all of it, said that the signs say eating is prohibited on the trains, not on the platform. The white cop calls for backup, and you know how they can behave, some of them. And finally, today is National Pie in the Face Day.
Get you, my
Better a pie in the face today than tomorrow. That's going to be in your stomach. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, it's Thanksgiving time. You're going to be at your friend's house. You're going to be at your mama's house. You're going to be at relative's house, whatever. You're going to go in the kitchen, the living room, outside, on the porch, whatever. Have these conversations, Shirley.
Right.
Junior, Tommy. You're going to have these conversations.
I'm ready for them.
Where you have none of the information right. You can't remember a damn thing.
Have them all the time, Jay. All the time.
Asking other people who ain't even at the
They
table.
sound something like this.
What was that guy's name that she was with last year? You know, the one that used to be the DJ
Who was that?
down there at that lounge.
Darnell, wasn't it? Darnell?
Yeah.
Who the
Yeah,
hell
he
was
was a
Darnell?
DJ.
Last
I
year.
remember
That
him.
was
You
the
know what I
DJ.
remember about him?
What?
He was a
Wait,
DJ
Junior, who
with-
you asking?
Linda.
Wait,
What-
Junior,
Junior, go
Linda
ahead.
again.
Who was the guy she was with last year used to DJ?
Down at the lounge. Stay down at the
that-
lounge, Junior.
Shirley say he was down at the lounge.
Yeah.
He had one arm. He had one arm.
I remember.
like Tommy.
Yeah.
I remember.
He could mix it. He could mix it though.
He was good. I liked him though. He was good.
Yeah,
to the kids.
he was a nice guy. He was real. They called him Red too, though. 'Cause
Red,
remember he
red,
had
yeah. One, they
red
call him
hair.
one red. They call him one red because he had one arm. They call him one
One
red.
arm,
yeah.
one arm red. That's
One
what
arm
his
red.
name.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
one
with a
arm
one
red.
arm red.
I can relate
On the
though.
ones
I
and
can
twos.
relate.
On the
So
ones
Tommy,
and
how
twos.
you how are you doing with your arm?
I'm,
What-
Yeah,
what
I'm
happened?
worried that I'm not gonna cut this turkey right on Thursday. That's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
my problem. is
You know,
cutting
you
that
can
car-
take. I heard you could take to any gas station in town, and they will carve your turkey for you.
At the
If
gas
you buy- If you buy $5 worth of gas,
What's
you
that?
have to
Oh,
buy
what's that?
You don't
And
have
5 lottery tickets.
and 5 lottery tickets.
Yeah, what's that boy name that be out there cutting the turkeys at the gas station?
He'll be outside. He'll be outside
Uh,
cutting up your turkey. Yes,
Yeah.
he'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The boy with the red hair.
Yeah, the red
I
hair.
think it was
I think
Jalen.
I think
Jalen?
no, it's Red. It's DJ Red. That's what he do during the holidays. He carve up turkey
He so cause he with the one on.
with the one.
Yeah.
Up. Well, you
so
know what?
Tommy, that's an option.
Yeah,
That's an
yeah.
option.
What's
We're
up, Jay?
just saying. Yeah, just saying.
Well, everybody,
What's up, Jay?
there you have it. Those are some of the stupid conversations that are going to be going on.
What's the
over
boy
the
name at the gas
Thanksgiving.
station?
What is the
Linda don't know nobody no more.
She doesn't know anything.
Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. And
Happy
just talk
Thanksgiving.
amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Getting together with family for Thanksgiving can definitely be stressful. Really a stressful time for some people, some families. All those extended relatives in one place with differing opinions. You know, they're bound to set off a few fights. So most people just tend to be careful of what they say. They tend to be, you know, a little leery of what
I'm not
going to
be careful in my house, though.
That's what I was going to ask you. So, are there some subjects that that are totally off limits that you don't bring up, or you just do whatever? Because
No, this is my house. I say what I want to say. But I tell you what I don't allow in my house. Anybody to just pray.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
over the food, you mean?
Yeah, I picks who pray.
Oh.
Like Pop Bridges, like Marjorie Daddy, he could pray over the food. I don't like other people coming to the house. That happened one time. Marjorie's whole family was there.
Do you ever pray, Doc?
Yeah, I pray. It'd be so short, though.
We eating before
Jesus
everybody still
wept.
got their head
Yeah,
down.
my Thanksgiving prayer same as my grace, you know.
But Steve, how do you handle that? Because if somebody's there and say, "Well, can I bless the food?" Steve, you say no.
I say no. Pop Bridges gonna bless it. Go ahead, Pop, and he jumped right in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty simple. That ain't no.
Now we had this lady. She told me, "I want my husband to bless the food." He
he
does
a-
a good Thanksgiving prayer. Not over here, he not.
Was he a pastor?
I don't know what it was, but he ain't finna do it up in here.
You didn't give him a chance.
You know what it is? Those people that are not pastors, but they ministers, and they don't get to really preach at church.
But see, right there,
my
though, ministers,
cousin.
all that. He got a really good Thanksgiving prayer. What that mean?
My cousin was an
It
elder.
ain't better than this damn turkey.
We draw names.
Yeah, he was an elder at our church,
matter.
and he prayed so
You draw names.
long.
Yeah, we draw
It's
names.
too long.
So long.
Food
As
getting
long-
cold.
Yes, so long. And you could every time you thought he was gonna stop, he kept going. All he was doing was taking a breath.
You know what bothers me?
So long.
That whole taking food out the house at the end, just wrapping up tubs and tubs of food. People getting their little to-go plates.
How am I going to eat on Friday, Tommy?
You need to cook some at your own damn
If I
house.
don't do
Well,
that.
cook some at your house.
How am I going to do
That's
that?
right, Tommy. How is she going to eat? Because she ain't going to cook.
Oh, so you mean people that are invited to dinner, Tommy, and they get a to-go plate?
You know, one plate, okay, cool. But when I see you loading up 3 or 4 plates of foil, and it's just, come on, man, really? Y'all starving over there?
Oh,
They may
okay.
be, you know.
Pretty much.
Okay.
If we don't
Well,
bring
but this
nothing
how it work at our house.
Uh-huh.
Because, usually Marjorie know what I like.
Mm-hmm.
She'll put that in the other refrigerator.
In the other refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
I'm there now. It took an argument for me to get to that, though.
Huh?
Oh, man.
Now, how many refrigerators at your house?
The one in the kitchen. Rhetorical question.
Carla say, the one in the kitchen.
How many we supposed to have? You know how much a refrigerator costs?
Man, I can't wait to be that. Let me just ask you, since you talking about our one refrigerator, how many in your house?
Wait, hold up, Steve. Let's ask New Money.
Whoa.
Come on, Hollywood. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Hollywood. How many refrigerators?
What?
Just a simple question.
Okay, I can't break it down, but I just say 5.
5 refrigerators?
So let me explain, Carla.
I'm listening to this.
Yeah, you got some
Okay.
explaining to do.
It's 3 of those under-counter ones, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, and then there's 2 big refrigerators, one in the kitchen and one in
What
the
you mean under counter?
That's still a lot, Tommy.
So ice everywhere, huh?
What that mean under the counter? Like a wine refrigerator?
Yeah,
Like
it's a smaller refrigerator. It's
Oh, beverage refrigerator?
Yeah, it's more. It's a small one. You got one in.
Oh,
He
hey,
ain't
we
counting
Hollywood.
He got-
We got
okay.
You
beverage
counting them?
refrigerator.
Nah, I
Oh, he ain't counted them.
Oh, I ain't counting.
Because they're
I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't count them. You didn't know, Steve, that was part of the tally.
Oh, them in?
no 5. Tommy's got 5. Okay. Everything on this show is a competition. How many do you have, Steve?
Well, it's 4 in the kitchen. I didn't know we was counting on the counter.
Beverage refrigerator.
It's 4.
we ain't even got out the kitchen yet.
4.
Y'all like Bill High?
Man, let's get to that.
All right,
like
listen. Up next, it is the nephew with the prank phone call for today. We will be right back after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's today's Strawberry Letter. Right now, though, it is the nephew. He is here with today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
Shirley,
King of pranks.
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
with Cousin Benji. Thanksgiving with Cousin Benji.
Okay.
Y'all ain't ready for this. Here it is. Listen to it. Oh, my God.
Hello?
Hello, who is this?
Miss Glenda, who is this?
This Benji. I'm calling. Is Miss Purvis there?
No, she's not here right now, but this is her daughter. Is there a problem?
No, this Benji. This Mama Lois' nephew. Who is this again?
This Glenda. This is
Mama Lois, ain't it?
correct. Mama Lois and Miss Purvis' sisters.
Okay, I'm Benji. I'm her nephew from the other side of the family. You say your name what now?
Glenda.
Okay, what time y'all supposed to get in?
We should be there by the afternoon.
Okay, is Miss Purvis, is your mama making the dressing?
Yeah, she's making enough for about 45 people. This was discussed about a month ago.
Right, they had the
conference call.
The family had the conference call, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now listen, what reason why they got me to call, they wanted me to go ahead and call, and I was trying to get Miss Purvis. She not there?
No, she's not here. What's wrong?
Okay. They not gonna need her to do the dressing.
And why wouldn't they need her to do the dressing? She's been making it for 10 years. We just discussed this. So what do you mean?
They say that they got somebody down here that's gonna do the dressing. Especially since y'all traveling, y'all ain't got to bring it, and be traveling with it. But they got somebody gonna do the dressing.
Okay. Well, first of all, who are you? You're Benji. What is your name?
No, my name Benjamin, but they call me Benji. But like I say, I'm on the other side of the family. I ain't on y'all side.
Okay, well, I'm still trying to figure out why are you calling me? Because she's been making the dressing for 10 years, like I said. And, I mean, it's been discussed, so I don't even know why you're calling me. I don't even know you.
Okay, well, what I'm trying to explain to you this right here is that they got y'all ain't got to worry with bringing the dressing. They got somebody down here that's going to cook it. So, in other words, you know, if you can tell Miss Purvis she ain't got to worry about the dressing this year.
Oh, so you want me to tell my mama, after she been making dressing for 10 years, that y'all say y'all ain't worried about it. She shouldn't have to make it this year because we driving now. We drive every year. So I'm not going to do that to her. So, I mean, I don't even know who you are to be calling me anyway. Why isn't somebody calling me that I know regarding this?
Okay, you Glenda, right?
I am Glenda.
All right, listen, let me say this, because I don't mind saying what everybody thinking, but most people don't want to say. Let me just say this right here. Really what's going on is this right here. A lot of people in the family, you know, don't really like Miss Purvis dressing.
Benjamin, whoever you supposed to be. Let me explain something to you. My mama gonna make this dressing. You gonna eat that, and we ain't bringing none on with us. So you can tell your family that I said that. Do you understand me?
No, I mean, first of all, you got to understand that I'm bringing news that people done voted on, and this is what everybody want to do. Don't nobody.
Well, why didn't they call? We had a meeting. My mama make the dressing. She been making it 10 years. Ain't nobody been saying nothing. And guess what? When I'm up in that house, nobody better not be walking up and through there talking about my mama either. And y'all go eat the.
Okay, but see right there, why if people don't like the dressing, Glenda, why is you want to submit everybody to having to eat it if they don't like it?
You don't eat. That's all I know. I ain't know you are calling me no. Well, I don't know no Benjamin, Benji, whoever the hell you are.
I'm Mama Lois' nephew from the other side of the family.
Exactly. I don't know you.
Okay, and really to back all that, I don't really know you. But I'm man enough to call you and tell you what we gonna do and what we ain't gonna do.
Well, I know one thing. I done said it once and I repeat it again. She gonna make that dressing. You gonna eat it, and we gonna go on by our day.
Okay, right there. Listen, and I know this might be hard for you to understand. What you grew up with liking, everybody else might not like.
You can say what you want to. I don't even remember your being in my way. So you might not like it because you ain't been around, but she making dressing.
Now, first of all, when y'all get down here, it's going to already be some more dressing here.
Okay. And she going to make her dressing, and we going to sit down, and y'all going to eat. And I'm not, it's not even going to be discussed no further than that. I said I got to say, because you're not going to hurt my mama's feelings.
Okay, there ain't nobody trying. That's why I'm trying to tell you to tell her don't make it now so she don't even bring it down.
We make it when we get there anyway.
Hey, look, I'm finna say this here, because evidently you ain't really understanding what I'm saying to you. I'm going to say it as clear as I can say it. If y'all come down here with that dress, I promise you, we already got dressing made. We throwing that dressing in the trash so everybody can get the dressing that we made for them. Point blank, that's what we doing.
Please, let me explain something to you. I'm going to be on dressing patrol, and if I find out you and threw my mama's dressing in the trash, it's going to be some and we're going to set that off. I'm not playing with you. This what's too funny to me. Uncle Carl, Aunt Tilma, we were all on this conference call. Ain't none of them bold enough to call us or tell us to bull. But now they going to set your stupid up calling me. I don't even know your call. I guess they felt like you was the call, like you the baddest in the world. But Benjamin, I don't even know your rap. I'm telling you now, I'm not playing with you. I'm telling you, anybody hurt my mama feeling, it's gonna be some in that. And I'm telling you, all y'all gonna be y'all full of down now. But I'm coming. Y'all out one.
Can I say something else to you?
I wish you would.
Can I tell you what else they were saying?
What?
They wanted me to tell you this, Glenda. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your cousin Sheila got me to prank phone call you.
Tommy, you almost got you about to make me set it off. What? Baby, this Thanksgiving it wasn't gonna be no
Thanksgiving, baby. Because I was going to have my brothers whoop vengeance. Y'all play too much. Tommy, Thanksgiving was going to be canceled, baby.
Okay, Glenda, I got to ask you, baby. One last question before I let you go. Okay. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, y'all gonna eat this dress.
Oh, don't play with that
you gonna
dress,
eat this.
man.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving.
Man. Holiday Comedy Jam coming your way. That's Earthquake, J. Anthony Brown, Kids Junior Spates, and hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. That's the Holiday Comedy Jam. It's Friday, December the 20th at the Met in Philadelphia. That's WDAS and Live Nation, all wrapped up into one. Holiday Comedy Jam. I can hear the jingle bells now.
So to dress for that, do you have to have your sleeves cut out of the right side of your jacket in your suit? Because you had your shoulder surgery?
That's not funny, Shirley. That's not funny.
I'm asking.
I'm going to take pictures
I'm
and send
not
it to you,
cutting no
Shirley.
suit out of nothing. I'm not doing that.
Specially made. All right, listen. Thank you, Tommy. Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on dating, on relationships, on sex, on work, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
It's that time. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got one today. Strawberry Letter 23.
Subject, looking for love in all the wrong places. Hello, Shirley and Steve. I'm a 20-year-old black woman who comes from a very loving and caring family that carries themselves in a very classy and respectful way. I've been taught since I was a little girl that men will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. I'm coming to you all because I need help. I can't find a man that wants to be in a serious relationship with me. And I know about 90% of the blame can be put on me. I have no limits when it comes to sex. I'm very sexually active. I have sex with men on first dates, hell, even first encounters. I'm a very easy woman. 9 times out of 10, I don't use protection, and I've never had an STD, but I know it's going to happen one day. Nobody in my family even sees me this way. They know I'm not a virgin because of the pregnancy scares. I don't bring these men to my family to meet them. Hell, they don't even stay that long. Most of them are one-night stands. I've slept with about 40 men. I've had threesomes. I even let their homeboys have relations with me if they ask. And the bad part about it, I can't even tell you why I do it. I'm getting older, and my parents are asking me when they are going to meet or at least see the men I'm dating, and I hate lying to them. I'm not ugly. I'm not an ugly young woman. I'm overweight, but not huge. I think I have good qualities, and I'm worth settling down with. I need help bad. Can you please give me advice?
Wow, man.
There's so much in this letter. I mean,
sick.
we don't even have time. This is so sad. You know, I mean, first of all, you're a 20-year-old young woman. You know, you think you have good qualities. I'll just start there. You said that at the end. And you're worth settling down with. But I just don't see how you can possibly believe that about yourself. I don't. You know, who lives the life that you do and feel this way about themselves? You know, to me, you're a classic case of someone who doesn't value themselves, even though you think you do, but you don't. You know, anyone who values themselves wouldn't do this. And, you know, you're playing a dangerous game. You're not using any protection. It's almost like you're inviting this. You're waiting for this to happen. You know, that's not cool. Anyway, I mean, you have the lowest of the low when it comes to self-esteem. You don't have any self-esteem. You know, if you thought you had these good qualities that you talk about in your letter and you're worth settling down with, why isn't anybody settling down with you? Have you thought about that? You know, why on earth would you be giving yourself away like this if you thought you had some good qualities? What has happened to you in your life? You know, were you abused as a child? You know, you're right. You definitely need help. And you've been pregnant how many times?
Right.
Pregnancy scares. This this is crazy. I mean, you're playing you're playing with your life. You're playing life or death games here. It's like Russian roulette that you're playing with your life. This is so serious. And the one true statement you made in your letter is that you need help. You absolutely need help. You know, you're only 20 years old. You can fix this. You can correct this. You haven't had any STDs and you haven't had any pregnancies. You carried through, you know. But anyway, you need to get some professional help. You need to get some professional help. Steve?
Big dog.
It's sad.
I'm just going to say this before we go to break. Here's the deal. I can't find a man. That's what this letter's about. I can't find a man. Earth, Wind, and Fire has a song, Can't Hide Love. And in the middle of the song, it says, you can't give what you never had. Now, I'm saying that to say this. You can't find a man because you ain't found yourself. See, I don't know how women think that a man is going to complete them. You walk into a relationship complete. A man comes into your life and a woman comes into your life to complement.
Yeah.
But you have to complete yourself. Nobody can come along and complete you. You are your own work in progress.
You should be whole.
You are yourself. Can't nobody make you happy.
But you.
You find happiness with a person, but can't nobody make you happy.
Yep. True statement, Steve.
That's all I have time to say right now. When we come back, though, I'm getting right into the nuts and bolts of this right here. So if there's any 20-year-old woman out here that's wondering about this thing called sex, I'm finna really give it to you today from the male perspective. You've got to think of yourself better than this. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This letter.
Young lady.
20-year-old.
I need help. I can't find a man that wants to be in a serious relationship with me. First of all, I said, you don't even know yourself yet. But here's let's go a little bit more. I can't find a man that wants to be in a serious relationship with me. Are you serious? You can't. You cannot possibly expect a man to take you serious.
True.
You're not serious about yourself. We are men. We recognize this instantly. If you don't take yourself seriously, if you don't seriously protect your body, if you don't seriously show value for yourself, if you don't seriously make a man have to consider you as valuable as you think you are, if you seriously don't have none of that working, how can you seriously expect a man to get in a serious relationship with you when you're not even serious about yourself? Shirley has said it all about self-esteem and all this here. Got all that. All of that is very, very true.
And some sort of abuse in her background.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a clinical guy. I don't know how to say that. I could just talk about this right here. I'm a very easy woman. And I use unprotected sex, but I've never had an STD. But I know it's going to happen one day. Okay, excuse me? You know that you're going to get an STD one day, but you're continuing to have sex with no protection. There are too many stupid people in this world. You're being very naive and ignorant and playing with your life, and so is the man or boy. This is ridiculous. For you to know these things, see, for you to write this letter is just a cry for help.
Yeah.
Because this is stuff that you know. I can't joke with you because, man, if you were my daughter, I would be mortified at this. Okay, now here's the next line that I want to focus on. I have one night stands. I've slept with about 40 men. I've had threesomes. I even let their homeboys have relationships with me if they ask. And the bad part about it is I can't even tell you why I do it.
Right there.
Yeah, well, okay, I can tell you why you do it. Because you don't have any value of self. You've devalued yourself. Somewhere down the line, something has happened that makes you think you need to have sex with these men to get approval or acceptance. Something has happened in your life, maybe like Shirley says off the air, maybe you have been molested in your past. Or maybe you think this is the way to do it and you're not worth anything else. Why would you want to be treated rotten? Why would you want a man to treat you stank? Why would you want that for yourself? And at 20, when you've got your whole life in front of you. So,
And she wasn't taught that, Steve.
I think I have good qualities, and I'm worth settling down with. Okay? Here's the bonus chapter to the book. I think I have good qualities, and I'm worth settling down with. Here's a light bulb moment for you ladies that you already know, but in case you didn't, here it is. Men only settle down with women who are settled down themselves. Can I just tell you that about us?
Wow.
Men only settle down with women who are settled down themselves. We not marrying the wild pony. We not hooking up with the loose freak. You ain't fitting to get us to settle down with you
for life
when you ain't settled down yourself.
Right.
Every man that called in today, 75% of them said they would respect a woman who was celibate if that's who they wanted. They'd hang in there with her. But then you think he lying. Well, I bet he don't. Well, I ain't saying it was going to be easy. But at least they said they'll respect you because you respect yourself.
Right.
But now, you don't respect yourself, but you want some respect from a man. You don't take yourself serious, but you want a man to treat you seriously. You loose booty all day long, but you want a man to just respect yours only. But you passing it out like they Skittles on a coffee table. Wow. But now you want somebody to come along and treat you like a candy bar, an individual candy bar in its own wrapper. But you passing out tail like you Skittles in a bowl on a coffee table.
Wow.
Please know this about men. Men only settle down with women who are settled down themselves. We not taking you to our house to tame you. We not introducing you to our mama as we tame you. No, you are not. And so, young lady, you need prayer. You need some self-esteem. You need some counseling. You should go to a local church and talk to somebody and get some counseling. You need a moral changeover in your life. This is simply moral right here. You need to go to church and sit down and learn about God and what God really created you for and what he wants of you and what he expects from you. And God did not create you to be of servitude to a bunch of men and be a dumping ground for sperm. That is not why God created you. I'm telling you, man.
I like that.
At one point in time, you got to talk to people real.
I'm
going to just
Keep
leave
it real,
this ain't finna work for me no more.
Listen, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. All right, coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Because Thanksgiving is a food-focused holiday, there's a ton of food planning, food shopping, and food prep that happens before Thanksgiving rolls around. And the longer you wait to do it, the more frantic it can feel.
I'm going to do it all on Wednesday.
But, Uncle, I'm telling you, Wednesday, they're going to be out of them big elbows for macaroni. They
Wednesday
be
is when they replenish. After the big weekend rush, and then Monday, Tuesday, they replenish on Wednesday.
So the truck come in.
Okay, come
I'm
back.
just.
You know what? All I know is my grandmother ain't missed a Thanksgiving. Yeah, food be there. I don't know when
my mama shopped all year long for it.
Yeah. Don't they? That's how they do it.
Cans of cranberry sauce.
And they have everything
lined up in the pantry. Yes.
So I don't really.
Yeah, I kind of go.
And then it's regional too. You got to pay attention to where you go.
Yeah, the sweet potatoes.
Yeah, what you need.
It's regional, like and zip code. Regional is what I'm talking.
Oh, got you.
Hello,
I see what you're saying.
Got to get your zip code right.
Yeah.
Because your resources is different.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fresher, more of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, out here, if you go to Bristol Farms, they gonna have it.
What's that? A store? What is that?
A
Market?
market, yeah.
A little more, gourmet type.
Upscale.
Gourmet.
Upscale.
Yeah, they gonna have it. Well, because they can't tell them people we ain't got no more.
And it's a pretty store, It's
Yeah.
It's
Now,
attractive.
I don't know what I'm going to do, man, because I don't know how I'm going to do my oysters.
So you eat oysters on Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
The oyster
Thanksgiving
dressing?
and Christmas.
A lot of you eat fried oysters
Yeah.
and eggs or in something every.
No, just anybody said nothing about no eggs.
I thought you ate fried oysters.
No,
and eggs.
anybody said nothing about no eggs.
Eggnog.
Oh, was it
Hello.
eggnog? Oh.
Yeah.
Eggnog, which I know I won't get none where I'm going. But I can probably get the oysters. And I can probably get them fried.
Okay.
But I don't know where I'm going to get these Miss Schubert's frozen dinner rolls that bake up in the oven with extra butter.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where I'm going to get them from.
Yeah,
I know
those
this
are
is
delicious.
country though, but if they frozen, just put them in your suitcase and with some dry ice and get it where
See,
you
what I'm not finna do is that right there.
Oh.
Ain't nobody finna be opening up my po-ass looking luggage.
Oh, I done had 2 whole turkeys in mine before.
See right there? See right there? But see right there? Nobody does that.
But
Fried
no,
turkey?
let me tell you this, though, Steve. Let me tell you this. That nephew Tommy know how to pack up a turkey. He packed up a turkey for me. It traveled nicely. Tommy can
See,
fry turkey and pack it
That's
up.
too poor for me.
It's not
Okay.
poor.
Yeah, you have to graduate.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here's the question. Who should host Thanksgiving dinner? We know Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Boy, this year has gone by fast. The relative with the bigger house is the question, or the relative who is the better cook?
The better cook.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is about food.
I'd rather be crowded and the food tastes good than all this space and we just sitting way away from each other complaining.
Eating green bean casserole.
Hey, man, was your turkey dry?
There's an echo. The house is so big.
That makes sense.
Man, hey, the macaroni cheese was loose this year.
It was loose.
Hey, man, how she only had 1 can of cranberry sauce? They just hollering across the big empty house. It's big, but the food ain't good. I'd rather be in there tight, sitting elbow to elbow watching the game. Boy, them good ass dressing.
You whisper.
They sitting right next to you.
Yeah. Hey, man, if you ain't gonna eat all your ham, let me have that right there, though. Ooh. Hey, look, if you ain't get enough cranberry sauce, I got plenty on my plate. Just reach on over here.
This delicious.
Yeah. How about that sweet potato pie? Ooh.
Man, we go to the projects for some good food.
Yeah. Anywhere.
Man.
Keep walking outside, checking on your car, and keep coming back in and get some more plates.
Go on back in. Just something you got to do. Go check on
Gotta check on your car. Though.
Man, I'm going out here and see if everything all right.
Good evening,
Hey,
right?
hey, Earl, your turn. Go out there and check on the cars, man.
Ain't nothing like that giblet gravy, man, that go over that dressing. That right there does it.
Do you know how to make that, Tommy?
I don't.
No, me
I need to study that one with one of my aunties and figure it out. I ain't got
How to
that
do
down yet.
that gravy. Yeah, gravy it's an art to gravy.
Yes, it
Everybody
is.
can't do it.
I love dressing. Oh, I love
Marjorie
dressing.
makes the dressing every year, and all her family asks for pans of it.
Really? She put her foot in it like
Pretty
that?
good.
Yeah, her dressing is dope, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dope. And we deep fry the turkey.
Yes, sir.
Masterbuilt butterball deep fried.
Yes, sir.
That Tommy can fry turkey. God, dog, he can fry.
Yeah, the only thing I used
Tommy.
to do every Thanksgiving
Yes.
was I did the yams every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I stopped doing that.
Why? Oh, you don't have to anymore?
No, hell no, my mom-in-law be here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she cooked
Mama
real.
Bridges.
Man, Mama Bridges. Whoo, that girl can cook.
Didn't you say her banana pudding?
Let me.
It's
You don't even
delicious.
understand. You don't even understand.
Uh-huh.
Did you almost
It throw
fire
you
off
into
one?
something.
I think you did.
Yeah.
You from the coast?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I had
that's
to catch
Shirley over
myself.
there. That's Shirley. You know that's Shirley.
But I've heard him talk about her banana pudding before.
Boy, let me tell you something.
Off the chain.
Her
She's so
banana pudding, her strawberry cake, her
Strawberry
pound cake,
I love strawberry cake.
a blueberry cake.
I said
What's
I love
strawberry and
strawberry
blueberry
cake.
cake?
No,
What
I'm
is
talking
that?
about Kia. What did you say?
I said
Kia?
strawberry cake.
Oh, I thought you said blueberry.
No, I
It's strawberry cake.
Yeah.
What's strawberry
With the nuts on the outside.
Oh, man.
Yummy.
Oh.
Strawberry cake is good.
Is it just cake, a strawberry cake with strawberry icing? When you say
No,
strawberry?
you ain't no strawberries. It's just strawberry flavor.
Okay. Sweet, huh? It's good.
Pink icing and pink cake.
Yeah.
But it's got nuts all over the outside of it. It's it reminds me of German chocolate cake, but it's all pink.
Okay.
My favorite German chocolate cake.
That's Marjorie's favorite. It was my favorite too. Marjorie can make a German chocolate cake. And listen to me. And I'm not saying this because I'm married to her, because she's not listening. Her German chocolate cake tastes just like my mama German chocolate cake.
Ooh, that's major.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Jackpot.
And if it didn't, I wouldn't say it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When a black person make a German chocolate cake, ain't it a black cake then? It's no longer German at that point.
Say, man, hey. Say
Right or wrong.
Say that for your segment.
You got one in,
Everybody got
nephew.
time in it, and that wasn't a good one.
Don't
I
talk
don't
about
agree
this
with that.
random.
Right or wrong, too.
If a black person make it.
I like it. I liked it. All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Man boobs are too cute. Man boobs are one squeeze. Man boobs are too cute. Man boobs are one squeeze.
Man boobs.
Man boobs.
Talking about these man boobs.
Man boobs.
Man boobs.
Man boobs.
I got these man boobs. See them best when my shirt is tight.
Bouncing.
Biggest secret needs an M cup.
That's a man boob size.
Eating late, don't exercise.
Then your big ass lay down.
You know damn well what they are. So does everybody else. Your TT needs a bra. Yeah.
Man boobs are too cute. Man boobs are one squeeze. Man boobs are too cute. Man boobs are one squeeze.
Man boobs.
Man boobs.
Talking about these man boobs.
Man boobs.
Man boobs.
Man boobs.
I got these man boobs.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, it's Thanksgiving time. You're going to be at your friend's house. You're going to be at your mama's house. You're going to be at relative's house, whatever. You're going to go in the kitchen, the living room, outside, on the porch, whatever. Have these conversations, Shirley.
Right.
Junior, Tommy. You're going to have these conversations.
I'm ready for 'em.
Where you have none of the information right. You can't remember a damn thing.
Have them all the time, Jay. All the time.
Asking
They
other
sound-
people who ain't even at the
They
table.
sound something like this.
What was that guy's name that she was with last year? You know, the one that used to be the DJ
Wait a
Who was
minute,
that?
I know.
down there at that lounge.
Darnell, wasn't it? Darnell?
Yeah.
Who the
Yeah,
guy
he
who
was a
Darnell?
DJ.
Last
I
year.
remember
That's
him.
the
You know what I
DJ.
remember about him?
What?
He was a
Wait,
DJ
Junior, who
with-
you asking?
Linda.
Wait,
What-
Junior,
Junior, go
Linda
ahead.
again.
Who was the guy she was with last year used to DJ?
Down at the lounge. Stay down at the
that-
lounge, Junior.
Shirley say he was down at the lounge.
Yeah.
He had one arm. He had one arm.
I remember.
like Tommy.
Yeah.
I remember.
He could mix it. He could mix it though.
He was good. I liked him though. He was good.
Yeah,
to the kids.
he was a nice guy. He was real. They called him Red too, though. 'Cause
Red,
remember he
red,
had
yeah. They
red
call him
hair.
one red. They call him one red because he had one arm. They call him one
One
red.
arm,
yeah.
one arm red. That's
One
what
arm
I'm
red. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, with a one arm red.
I can relate
On the
though.
ones
I
and
can
twos.
relate.
On the
So
ones
tell me
and
how
twos.
you how are you doing with your arm?
I'm,
What-
Yeah,
what
I'm
happened?
worried that I'm not gonna cut this turkey right on Thursday. That's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
my problem. Is
You know,
cutting
you
that
can
part.
take. I heard you could take to any gas station in town, and they will carve your turkey for you.
At the gas station?
If you buy $5 worth of gas,
What's
you
that?
have to buy
And 5 lottery tickets.
and 5 lottery tickets.
Yeah, what's that boy name that be out there cutting the turkeys at the gas station?
He'll be outside. He'll be outside cutting up your turkey. Yes,
Yeah.
he'll do it. Yeah.
The boy with the red hair.
Yeah, the red hair.
I think it was Jalen. Jalen?
No, it's Red. It's DJ Red. That's what he do during the holidays. He carve up turkey.
Cause he with the one on.
With the one
Yeah.
on. Well, you
So
know what?
Tommy, that's an option.
Yeah,
That's an
yeah.
option.
What's
We're
up, Jay?
just saying. Yeah, just saying.
Well, everybody,
What's up, Jay?
there you have it. Those are some of the stupid conversations that are going to be going on.
What's the boy name at the gas station?
What is the
Linda don't know nobody no more.
She doesn't know anything.
Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. And
Happy
just talk
Thanksgiving.
amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, when we come back, last break of the day and Steve's closing remarks. You don't want to miss them. We'll be back at 49 after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Last break of the day. Steve Harvey, take us away with some insightful closing remarks. I know you have some for us today.
Well, I think it's imperative. Yesterday we talked about how hate is so counterproductive. Well, let's talk about something today that is productive. And that's one of the major principles of success. I don't know if people understand the real value of dreams and visions. I don't know if people understand the real value of writing it down. Having dreams and visions is one thing. It's the writing it down part that solidifies it and makes it more doable and concrete. And the reason I'm saying that is because writing your visions down, everything you want on a piece of paper or creating a vision board, isn't just a principle of success. Well, it is very much a principle of success, but it's a scripture. It's actually in the Bible. God has laid out for us exactly how to have the best life possible for you. He's already laid that out. He gave us words of encouragement. He gives us wisdom. He gives us understanding. That's what Proverbs is all about. That's what the Psalms is about. He gives you examples of people overcoming throughout the Bible. He gives you examples of what real faith can do. He shows you seasons of what can happen to people. But one of the things, Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry means take a long time. Wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. It's so important, man, that you as people, that we as people never forget the significance and the importance of writing our goals and our visions, our wants, our dreams, our hopes, our yearnings down. It is imperative that you write it down. It's not anything that should be taken lightly. This is very, very real. It can change your life. It really, really can, man. It can do so much for you, because see, where you are now is temporary. You've got to understand that. But you've got to have a dream and a vision to get out of that place so you can move on to your next space. All of us are being tested on some form, shape, or fashion. All of us are being tested on some level. All of us. Ain't nobody scot-free of the test of life. But man, with the dream and vision, the Habakkuk 2:2, writing the vision and making it plain, it can get you into your season a lot sooner. Bishop Geddes sent me something. Bishop Geddes is minister down in the Carolinas who came on my show once, and we've become friends ever since. And he sent me something one day. And he told me, he said, never judge somebody based on the season. Are y'all listening? Never judge someone based on the season. Mm-hmm. He told me, he said, one season, David was a shepherd. The next season, he was a king. One season, Ruth was working in the field. The next season, she was owning the same field. One season, Mordecai was sitting outside the king's palace. The next season, he was inside the palace. And what he was saying to me was, we serve a God who turns things around. And that is the God of unmerited favor. You can't judge somebody based on the season. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know what God gonna do for this person. You don't know what this person done written down. You don't know what this vision this person has for itself. And you don't know what kind of grace God gonna put on this person. So like we were talking about on the radio show, we were talking about, have you gotten more than you thought? Or did you get everything you ever wanted? A lot of this stuff I have, I ain't even see. I didn't know it was nothing to want. I didn't know to want certain things because I didn't know certain things existed. But he gave it to me anyway because he has this thing called grace. But what has helped me a great deal along the way is writing down everything on paper, making notes in my iPhone, having vision boards. It has completely turned my life around. It'll do the same thing for you because of a scripture, Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision and make it plain. Period. It can change your life. If somebody told that to me, I'd try that. I really would. Those are my closing remarks today.
Drop it.
Yeah.
Like it's hot.
Yeah.
Like it's hot.
That don't go right there.
Hey, y'all have a great weekend.
Day.
You hit them straight since you golfing today.
Yeah, I'm going out today. Hit them round. Got a couple.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.